Fatty's going to start with his little gentle in-swingers to the right-hander, swinging away from Harrison Ward. Ward and Lincoln, to say about that, they're very good as well, led by Sharif. So that's miscued and just over the head of cover. A bit of fortune for Harrison Ward. He's not the tallest fielder, Omid Rahimi, quite the opposite, and Warrior a touch taller. This could have been a catching chance. Instead, it's the first 4 of the match. As Ward goes deep in his crease and launches it, and he gets 6. This is wide of that fielder. He's just gone out there, and 4 more. So 3 consecutive boundaries for Harrison Ward.
I would be putting the mid-wicket back. This is why, because this is where he wants to hit. And right on cue, there's 4 more runs to Ward. And they've got to sort this field out.
His first ball, he just guided for 6 through long off. And I say guided because it's sort of a check drive from Lincoln. Just meets it with a straight bat and times it perfectly. Shorter. Hit hard. Baseball shot. Down the ground. 4 runs.
Come up against Italy first, as this one has been hit beautifully. 6 more. You see this delivery.
That's an awful ball from Faisal Mahmood. And surprise, surprise, it goes for 6.
And we know that there was plenty of runs scored in that game. But out here, like, they're almost a little bit scared. And you can see that in the bowling. I mean, that is just the wrong length to be bowling.
That's how it looks right now. Short, hit very hard and very straight by Ward. Baseball shot down the ground, sounded so good off the bat. It's the 50 up for the England 11. It comes with 1 ball to spare of the power play. And that's what he'll do. He's tried to hit his Yorker, but instead Ward's got underneath this. And this technique Ward's found of sitting so deep in the crease is really working well for him. It's going to make it tough for Razak here, as shown from the very first ball of his spell. Flicked away by Ward. 6 more through square leg. Beautiful shot.
Well, lovely shot. And, well, did you get a shot of that, Diana? Well, there she is. D-double-D, that was right at you. And, well, she just, like she does, no hassle, just shrugs it away. What a beautiful shot.
Down the ground. 6 for Ward. Well, it doesn't matter what's put in front of him today. It seems like it's disappearing either over long on or straight back past the bowler's head. 50 up for Harrison Ward. 50s in consecutive games for him, firstly against the Netherlands 11 and now against Belgium. Oh, and a little nick, and everything's just going the England 11's way at the moment. Bang. Wallop. 2 full in the slot, and Harrison Ward yet again bombs it over long on. Ward goes again. Catching chance. Oh, and it's dropped over the rope. Well, that just sums it up for Belgium. They're not helping themselves. It's a bit of fortune for Harrison Ward. And that's a full toss, so that will be another one. 4 sixes in a row here for Harrison Ward against Mourid Ekrami, helped by that drop over the rope. It's down the ground, and that is 5. So 5 out of 5 for Harrison Ward. He is 1 strike away from the perfect over of 36, and Mourid Ekrami doesn't seem to know what to do here. Down the ground, could be a catching chance. And it is! So Ekrami wins the war after Harrison Ward had won the battle. There's still 30 that comes off the over. A big fist pump of relief from Mourid Ekrami. He didn't want his place, an unwanted place in cricketing history, for having been hit for 6 sixes. And Ward, once more, trying to belt it down the ground. Finally doesn't quite get that one right. It's a good juggling catch from Khalid Amidzai. Massive from Lincoln. Huge. That's gone a long, long way. Straight bat, long on, over the head. 6 more. Well, Harrison Ward might be out. Full toss. Well, he had got away with it, should have got away with it somewhat, but instead it manages to escape through Mourid Ekrami. Full toss. And he's coming round Ekrami. That would have been one of the catches of the tournament. And instead, not only has he dropped it, it's got away from him, and having to turn to him to bowl off 4 paces. Yeah, to be fair, his first 2 balls haven't gone for a boundary, so He's done a fair bit of a better job than some of his colleagues, but that's beyond the point.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to be looking, you know, if you're the coach here, we've already seen that he can't really run when he's out there with the bat.
And speaking of running, that ball is running away to order itself a Victoria Cerveza at the bar. It almost gets there, but not quite.
So you see this one, this is going to go big. Balle, 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 seis carreras. Well, this ball is getting greedy. It wants some more refreshments. He's in the bar once more. Cerveza Victoria, por favor.
Slow ball, picked up nicely by Bevan. His second six of the over. Tom Bevan at his destructive best. Wow, that is huge. That has gone over the scaffolding and the camera crew that are positioned straight by a distance. This is a big, big hit from Bevan. Comes across again and slog sweeps this one for six. Well, this is just outrageous hitting from Bevan. That has gone into the Belgium dugout, and I'm sure reluctantly. Now sees Mohammed to bowl the last, which is a strange sight and not a good one. Could be run out, should be run out, is run out. Neat work out there from Murid Akrami, who's had a pretty tough day of things. The bell's whipped off by Aziz Mohammed. It's a bit of a sacrifice from Tom Bevan. It makes sense at this stage of the innings. Extraordinary free. Goes to scoop, and he's got it straight to the keeper, Lincoln, to his frustration. So his brilliant innings has to end there. Tried to get creative. Got contact on it, but just not quite enough. And it's a good one-handed pouch by Ali Raza behind the stumps. And the last ball could be a boundary or could be out. Well, it does go away for a boundary. And in truth, if he's not going to be catching this on with Rahimi, he's got to stop it. In the end, he does neither. So Mella picks up a boundary from the last. And the England 11 finish on 179 for 3. It is the second highest score any team has managed in finals week. Just one behind that brilliant knock from the Italians against the Spanish. It's put the England 11 in a great place to seal this victory and seal their double chance spot. 179 for 3 off their 10. Belgium can't pull off this improbable run chase. England will be the first team to secure their double chance spot on Friday. Rich Edwards to open as always for them against Ali Raza. Raza can't make contact. It was without doubt Ali Raza who won this individual battle. Short, and I told you it would only be a matter of time. I'm actually surprised it's taken so long. The fourth ball Ali Raza faces finally is the first one to go out of the park. Alex Russell one. And a big swing at this one, and it's sort of sliced away for 6 through wide long off. Well, you knew Aziz Mohammed wasn't going to take long to get going, and that's got the batting dugout roaring in delight. Knee injury, he's limping around, but he's whacking that one towards the batting dugout. In fact, it's gone into the umpire's tent, I believe. Back-to-back sixes, Russell dropping short and getting punished. Oh, flipped away, what a clever shot this is. Outstanding wrist work from Aziz Mohammed to somehow clip that up and away. Russell just trying to dig it into the block hole, and it's 3 sixes in a row. Well, Harrison Ward managed 5 in a row. Time's gone by 2. As that's going to be six number 4 in a row from Aziz Mohammed. He couldn't, could he? He's more than half of the way there now. 2/3 to be precise. 4 in a row. That's hit very hard as well. And it's almost... It is fuller, and that has been blasted. Steps down, gets this one on the full, and slightly fortuitously gets a boundary through third. In the slot, and that's 6. No need to run for that one. Pulled away, another boundary for Raza. Just got to keep going here. He's finally starting to hit a bit of his rhythm. Akhtar back. And he's got him. Perfect Yorker from Zaman Akhtar. That is brilliantly bowled. Top-class fast bowling. And that is the way that you get out one of the very best batters at this tournament. Aziz Mohammed has to go. Beleaguered and injured, and now out for a fighting knock of 39 off 13. quicker from Akhtar. And hits straight to Godsall. So a second wicket in the over for Akhtar. He's got rid of both of the openers. And Ali Raza, who hasn't quite hit the heights of those 3 consecutive 50s in a row before this innings, has to depart for a somewhat slow by his high standards, 24 off 19. Steps down the track and nicks it, caught behind. 2 in 2 for Zaman Akhtar. He's got out one of the biggest hitters at this Dream11 European Cricket Championship for a golden duck. Belgium 66 for 3, and Zaman Akhtar has a chance to become just the 3rd man to take a hat-trick at this Dream11 European Cricket Championship. Rishton, with the keeper up to the stumps, gets his first ball hit away through backward point, sliced by Sherry Butt. Shahimi sliced this up, caught and bowled. Yes, taken by Rishton. And that is very smart work from Andy Rishton and the England 11, who are sealing this game in style, it looks like now. 71 for 4. Lovely shot, straight down the ground, hit hard. Short and up, up and away. 6 for Sherry Butt, his 2nd of the innings. Gets one away against Pearce, who just dropped 2 short. Goes again on the slog sweep, doesn't get all of it, tough chance. And Edwards can't take it. Steps down the track, Shiraz, and fetches this from outside off, and fetches it brilliantly. Bouncer. So the cross-court forehand, and brilliantly taken by Bevan coming in. That's an excellent catch. Haven't actually caught very well today, the England 11, on the whole. But no mistake there from Tom Bevan. So 91 for 5. Feedback his analysis on his bowling. So that's a full toss. It's not the best ball. Could be out though. Oh, flicked back and taken. Oh, that's magnificent. Godsall with the first part, and then Bevan finishes it off. This is tag team fielding of the highest quality. One of the best catches you will see at this Dream11 European Cricket Championship. Short. Nicely cut away, and that will be 4 through backward point. Nothing that Sam Pearce could really do about it, despite the despairing dive. Straight at cover, it's a misfield from Lex Meller. Doesn't cost them too much, 3 for the single. So Belgium finish on 99 for 6. And it is the England 11 who've won this game by 80 runs, no less. They have really firmly established themselves now as the tournament favourites by beating both of their nearest contenders today, seeing off the Netherlands 11 by 8 wickets with 15 balls to spare, and now an even more comprehensive victory